Hello, my name is Elias Lobin. I'm a dealer of authentic ancient Greek, Roman, Biblical, and Byzantine coins and artifacts. I run a website called trustedcoins.com where you can learn a lot more and have access to over 6,800 items at the time of the making of this film. Every item I sell comes complete with a beautiful certificate of authenticity, a lifetime guarantee of authenticity, my signature. I'm an expert that's known worldwide and have identified over 28,000 authentic ancient coins and artifacts. Every coin comes in a beautiful flip, which is a professional coin with a miniaturized description, so you can take this part where it matches the number in the certificate. The certificate itself contains a professionally done description, many times citing a major numismatic reference or collection. And on the back you get the historical context of the item you have purchased. So even if you're brand new to this field, you know exactly what you're buying. The photographs are world class, and plus you can make best offers in my store, meaning you can bargain me down for fantastic coins. Alright, I'm going to be reading you today the biography of Roman Emperor Constantius I, who was the father of Constantine the Great. This is what Constantius I, he's also known as Constantius I Chlorus, looked like. I have many coins of Constantius I in my store, so you might want to check that out. Constantius I, known as Constantius Chlorus, was Roman emperor from 293 to 306 AD. He was the father of Constantine the Great and founder of the Constantinian dynasty. Constantius was a member of the Praetores Augusti Nostri under the Emperor Aurelian and fought in the east against the secessionist Palmyrene Empire. He supported the claims of the future Emperor Diocletian just before Diocletian defeated Carinus, the son of Carus, at the Battle of Margus in July 285. In 286 AD, Diocletian elevated a military colleague, Maximian, to the throne as co-emperor of the western provinces, while Diocletian took over the eastern provinces. Constantius, under the command of Maximian, was involved in a war against the Alemanni, carrying out attacks on the territory of the barbarian tribes across the Rhine and Danube frontiers. Constantius was married with Helena. They had one son, Constantine. To strengthen the ties between the emperor and his powerful military servant, in 289 Constantius divorced his wife Helena and married the Emperor Maximian's daughter Theodora. They had 6 children. By 293, Diocletian, conscious of the ambitions of his co-emperor for his son-in-law, allowed Maximian to promote Constantius in a new power-sharing arrangement known as the Tetrarchy. Diocletian divided the administration of the Roman Empire into 2 halves, a western and an eastern portion. Each would be ruled by an Augustus, supported by a Caesar. Both Caesars had the right of succession once the ruling Augustus died. In 298, Constantius fought in the Battle of Langres against the Alemanni. He was shut up in the city, but was relieved by his army after 6 hours and defeated the enemy. Between 303 and 305 AD, Galerius began maneuvering to ensure that he would be in position to take power of Constantius after the passing of Diocletian. Constantius' son Constantine and Maximian's son Maxentius were promoted to the rank of Caesar once Diocletian and Maximian had resigned the purple. By the end of 304, Galerius had convinced Diocletian, who in turn convinced Maximian, to appoint Galerius' nominees Severus and Maximinus Daia as Caesars. Diocletian and Maximian stepped down as co-emperors on May 1st of 305 AD, possibly due to Diocletian's poor health. Before the assembled armies at Milan, Maximian removed his purple cloak and handed it to Severus, the new Caesar, and proclaimed Constantius as Augustus. The same scene played out at Nicomedia under the authority of Diocletian. Constantius, notionally the senior emperor, ruled the western provinces, while Galerius took the eastern provinces. Constantine, disappointed in his hopes to become a Caesar, fled to the court of Galerius. As he was dying, Constantius recommended his son Constantine to the army as his successor. Consequently, Constantine was declared emperor by the legions at York. As the father of Constantine, a number of Christian legends have grown up around Constantius, which told that Constantius was himself a Christian, although he pretended to be a pagan. And while Caesar under Diocletian took no part in the emperor's persecutions. His first wife, Helena, found the true cross. Constantius died suddenly in York in 306 AD. His death sparked the collapse of the tetrarchic system of government, inaugurated by the Emperor Diocletian. So in order to buy coins, authentic ancient coins of Emperor Constantius I, his son Constantine the Great, and others, visit my site trustedcoins.com today.